Hello everyone! We're gonna be playing Caleb's new 5-star solo banner card, Indulgent Scheme. That's what it was called. I was like, what was it called again? Indulgent Scheme! Yay! I'm really excited about this card, man. When I pulled for this card, I had 22 to pity. I got my pity down all the way to 22. It was kind of crazy because I did lose my 50-50. To Caleb exclusive aftertaste specifically, which is like the opposite of the card that we're trying to get, right? Like it's the opposite. It's still a kitchen card, but it's like how far we have come. And of course, exclusive aftertaste was the one that had to come home. Fully ranked now, but luckily he came home in 30 pulls after that because I wanted to pull. My max pulling on this I wanted was 50, right? Because I wanted the pose and I wanted the decal. And so to get both of those, I needed 50 anyways. So he came home actually on the 49th pull. He rage baiting me. He's a rage baiter. Anyways, I'm excited to play this card. Of course, you know, I got to continue being a Caleb 100%er. All right, we got him in an apron. We've got MC. We're going crazy. Let's see what's in store with this card. I'm so excited. It says that it says I love every part of Caleb, which is true. I do love every part of Caleb. Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. Let's get into it. Okay.
Your Metaflex levels have returned to a safe range. Your other vitals look normal too.
Okay.
If you're not feeling any discomfort, you can go home today.
Okay, who's in the hospital? Is it me or Caleb? 4 days ago, our team was on a mission where we were suddenly attacked by wanderers. No one was seriously injured, but the association still sent us to the hospital for observation just to be safe. Oh, so we're in the hospital. That's a relief. Are the others okay?
They're fine. 2 of them have already been picked up by their family members.
Okay, good.
But I haven't seen any relatives or emergency contacts visit you these past couple of days. Since we've confirmed you're all right, you should probably let them know.
Oh, Caleb doesn't know? Wait. Oh, we didn't tell him. I nod and open my messaging app, but the most recent chat is still from more than 2 weeks ago. Girl! What about Caleb? You had messaged Caleb for 2 weeks? When was the last time I talked to Caleb? Girl! You haven't talked to him for 2 weeks? Oh, maybe he's on a mission. That could be possible. He could be on a mission. About a month ago, Caleb returned to Skyhaven for a new patrol mission. He's always quiet when he gets busy, but something about this feels different. Yeah, I was about to say.
Things are hectic right now. I'm not sure when I'll be back.
Caleb, I would die. I would die from lack of attention from Caleb. I'd be like, Caleb, I'm dying. Where's my attention? Give it to me. I need attention. I'm a girl who loves attention, okay? Why do you think I'm a content creator?
Something came
Joking.
up. I'll call you later.
Okay, gotta be all mysterious. Gotta be all cool and mysterious, I guess.
I can't talk right now. I'll call you back later.
Why doesn't he tell us anything?
I can't talk right now. I'll call you back later.
This is, I'm getting angst. I snap back to reality, put my phone away, and start packing up my things. Forget it. He's probably swamped with work. Oh, I do feel a little sad. I feel sad.
The nurse told you to call your emergency contact. So, why are you packing up by yourself?
Caleb! That voice. Shocked, I turned around. What did I say? I turned around. Caleb is casually leaning against the doorway. Caleb? You came back without even saying a word? That seems to be the thing with Caleb. He always does it.
I was hoping I could surprise you. But I guess your surprise for me was bigger.
Yeah, I'm in the hospital, and you didn't even come to see me. I thought you knew what I was doing at all times. You're the worst stalker I've ever seen. Raphael would have been in the hospital the moment I got there. Oh, why? Why would he be in the hospital? Why? He knows! He put a tracker in our suitcase! He knows! Anyways, so sorry. I'm sorry for bringing up another man's name, Caleb. I just want to piss you off. Although his words sound playful, there's a weight behind them. Feeling guilty, I lower my head and stare at my shoes. It's just a few scratches. I didn't tell you because I didn't want you to worry. Oh, so we just didn't tell him. Again, you're the worst stalker if he had no idea. He's the worst stalker. Yandere, my ass. A real Yandere would know that we were in the hospital the moment that we got there. He would know that we're in the hospital before we even knew we were in the hospital. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm sorry. You're not actually saying you came all the way here just to catch me red-handed, right? He carefully lifts my chin to make me look at him. The month of work hasn't made his dull. His gaze is as clear and bright as the day he left.
Yep, I finished the patrol early, rushed through my reports, and gave my team and myself some time off. Also, I could come back and catch this naughty little goober.
Naughty! That's a line I'm saving. For no particular reason, and no particular reason, just this naughty little goober. Oh, Caleb's Ian voice actor. I love you. 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 Caleb quickly finishes packing up my things. Under the nurse's knowing look, one that clearly acknowledges my emergency contact showed up, he leads me out of the hospital. I'm finally free. I was ready to lose my mind these past few days. Yawning, I stretch my arms, but when I turn around, I see Caleb frowning at his phone while replying to messages. Are you sure this vacation is real? Or is this going to be another one of those went home today and will be gone tomorrow deals? He puts away his phone, looks up and smiles, and casually wraps his arms around my shoulders.
Unless you tell me to leave, I'm staying in Lincoln for as long as you want.
Yay!
But I did make plans for one thing today.
And what was that? I pout, but before I can say anything, he pinches my cheek and grins.
We still have time. Let's pick out a gift for Gideon's party.
Oh my god, we're gonna do a party? We're gonna see Gideon? Oh my god, we're gonna see Gideon? Wait, are we gonna see a 3D version of Gideon? Dude, we're gonna get drunk.
4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, everyone's here. We're just waiting for her now.
Gideon! Oh, I love you, Gideon! Oh, I love you! Sorry, I like Gideon. Listen, if Caleb's not gonna love you, I will love you! I will love you, Gideon! I want to be in a sandwich between Caleb and Gideon! A Caleb Dean sandwich! Giddy Leb sandwich! I want to be smack between them, okay? All right, I want to be like Sabrina Carpenter that one night. Have you ever tried this one? You know what I mean. You know what I mean. According to Caleb, Gideon, the guy who has been single for what feels like forever, finally has a crush. Ooh! To create a chance to spend time with her, he threw this party and invited everyone.
So this is what go big or go home looks like. He invited a whole crowd just to have an excuse to invite one person.
It's a rare chance for him. Cut the guy some slack.
Oh my god, it's a rare chance for him. Cut the guy some slack. Infold, if you want to hire me as a voice actress, I will do it. Gladly, I will do it.
Since she's not here yet, why don't you introduce everyone? That way we can help you out later.
Right. This is my childhood friend, and this is my classmate from those 3 years of middle school. Our desks were next to each other.
Oh, wait. my childhood friend, and this is my classmate who was those. Oh, he's talking about Caleb. Okay, he's talking about Caleb. Wait, what? Wait, who's he talking about? Right, this is my childhood friend, and this is my classmate. From those 3 years of middle school, our desks were next to each other. Wait, is he talking about us? Is this play about us? The two who had just spoken not to greet us. Oh, yeah, okay. Wait, are Gideon and I the same age? Are we the same age? And then Caleb? What?
This guy's Caleb. He's my buddy from college.
Oh!
And the one next to him is his...
Oh, no. I'm stupid. We were talking about the other two, the friend A and friend B. Okay, they're, okay. We are not, because I was like, wait a second. I thought they met in college. What are we talking about?
You guys can go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Oh, God. Everyone watches Gideon rush to the door in panic. Then his friends turn their attention back to Caleb and me. Stella, you could say I'm his... Caleb takes my hand, lifts it up without hesitation, and uses a clasped hand to give a small wave.
My closest person.
Aww. That's so sweet. Wait, closest This is what I love about Caleb MC. This is what I love, is that Caleb MC is, it doesn't matter what role they play, they are the closest person to each other. Like, to me, Caleb MC go far beyond, their relationship is far beyond, beyond almost romantic and familiar or any, it's like, they are literally each other's halves, right? They literally belong to each other, right? They are one half of a whole, which is really interesting because I was playing Cupid Parasite, which is another Ultimate game. And spoiler alerts for anyone who hasn't played, but in Alan's route, Alan and the MC Lynette, which is her name, or you could change her name, they are actually two halves of a whole angel. And it's really interesting playing through that route because it reminded me a lot about Caleb and MC. And I was like, I definitely think this is where we're going to go for his third myth. Just the whole time I was like, this is Caleb MC, this is Caleb MC, this is Caleb MC. They were literally two halves of a whole angel. So I think Caleb and MC are like that in a more like poetic, like things like in a very beautiful poetic way and not in a like weird icky way, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't know how to explain it, okay? I don't know how to explain it, but I love it. I love that about them. I love that they are more than pretty much any role that could ever exist. You can't put what they are into words. And I think that's beautiful. I think that's really beautiful. Halfway through the party, Caleb shows off a surprising talent for board games on top of his usual cooking skills, of course. The 8 of us split up into 4 teams. With everyone being neck and neck, it turns into a series of head-to-head matches. Now, it comes down to the final showdown between our team and Gideon's.
It's hard not to root for Caleb in this round.
Even though they're behind, Gideon might pull off a comeback if luck's on his side.
Nope, it's Caleb. It's Caleb. If Caleb has a hand in it, he will do whatever it takes to win. Gideon weighs the 2 dice in his hands over and over again.
If you roll a 7, you go bankrupt. If you roll an 8, we're out. Let's leave it up to fate.
My luck hasn't been great today. Maybe you should do it instead?
It's okay. Maybe Lady Luck will smile in your direction this time.
Let's hope so.
The girl sounded kind of like Nikki a little bit from Infinity Nikki. Oh, what was just said? Okay. The dice fly from his hand and spin around across the table. A 7. Just before they settle, something unseen nudges them. They flipped over to show an 8.
You were right. Lady Luck is smiling upon me.
What? We lost! Caleb looks at Gideon and the girl beside him, smiling. He pushes our game token forward.
Perfect timing. We'll grab some drinks for everyone.
What? We lost! Caleb, but I wanted to win! You know how competitive I am. I have to win at everything. I'm a winner. I'm not a loser. Caleb lifts my hand and leads me towards the door. I saw that. You let them win. You! Oh, you used your gravity evol. You sabotaged our win.
Shush you.
No! He reaches around my waist to pull open the door, and his head gently rests on my shoulder.
I can let him have a win, but there ain't no way I'm passing up a chance to sneak off with you.
Hubba. Oh, Caleb, you flirt! Okay, you know what? They could win. Yeah, you know what? You're being a good wingman. Yeah, even though it also works in your favor too. You're being a good friend. Okay. We return with the drinks only to see that the game has ended and Gideon is in the middle of a video call. When he sees us come back, he gives Caleb a quick glance. Then he angles the camera so it won't catch us on the screen.
A party without me and Blight? I'll pay you back for this later.
They're Caleb's friends, and they don't know that Caleb's alive!
Maybe look in the mirror first. You know exactly who DAA's ultimate no-show is.
As soon as I realize the person on the other end is one of their old DAA friends, I tighten my grip around Caleb's hand. I saw ice cream downstairs earlier and didn't buy anything. But now I kind of want some. Do you want to come with me?
We just ate. You shouldn't be eating more cold stuff.
You must be thirsty then. Let's check out the stall next door. Just as I start to turn, he pulls me back, away from the crowd. His warm, steady arms tightly wrap themselves around me. Caleb rests his chin on my head. His low voice is close to my ear.
Don't worry about it. We'll see them again. But when we do, you might want to start thinking about how you'll reintroduce yourself.
Oh.
You're not going to let me do all the talking forever, right?
No. Over the next few days, Caleb actually does settle down in our old house. But he doesn't seem to be resting. I visited a total of 10 times, and 9 of them involved finding him buried in fleet work. After getting caught in the act too many times, he finally suggests taking a break this weekend. We'll be heading to the new ski resort just outside the city.
Lincoln Ski Resort is officially open. Let's go to the slopes and see who's the best this winter.
I should probably turn off my phone. Is that what I said? I should have made you turn off your phone too. I just saw phone. I'm like, maybe turn off my phone? His phone. Yes. While I was putting on my gear, Caleb decides to do some work again. Of course, he's always working. Caleb, just pay attention to me. Also, you would be cold as hell, I think, in a leather jacket, right? That is not winter gear.
It was just a telemarketer. I had to politely turn them down.
If only your eyes were half as good as your mouth when it comes to lying. You were never this busy during breaks before. Did something happen with the fleet again?
They're just talented at making a big deal out of nothing. There's no need to worry.
Caleb skillfully dodges my questions and pulls me towards the slope before I can interrogate him.
So, Do you want to practice for a bit?
Practice what? Skiing? Yeah, I haven't. No need. I'm actually. You know what? Screw it. YOLO! No need. You're aware of how much I've improved, huh? I take the skis from him and easily put them on. Things are different now, Caleb. You might be the one losing to me today.
You're that confident. I'll believe it when I see it.
Sure. Before we can even take our first step, a snowboarder near us.
Watch
Whoa!
out.
Ah! Snowboarder near us spins in place and kicks up a flurry of snow.
What?
Caleb positions himself in front of me like a shield, but it's not enough. My hair ends up windblown. Caleb, help me out here. I pull down his ski goggles, then now that they're on his face, I adjust them to see my reflection. Nice. The height's just right. And the clarity is perfect.
So I'm a decent mirror, huh?
Oh, that has to do with their lore. That has to do with their lore. That has to do with their lore. That has to do with their okay, listen. I think I do think they're like half, like one half of a whole person. Each of them are, okay? But they could also be mirrored of each other, right? Which is why they're like an atom, right? Like proton, like an atom, like that you can't split it, right? I guess, or like things can't touch, right? Like you can't have two things touch and explodes, right? That's them, right? It's like a written lens situation, you know, like Vocaloid, like they could also be mirrored images, so like they are kind of like the same person, but like he's a mirror of her. He is a mirror of her. They mirror each other. You don't see it, but I see it. I know the lore. That's right. He pushes the goggles back up to reveal a pair of eyes that are clearly remembering this for later.
Am I a decorative prop to you?
He brushes my hand away that's suspended in midair, gently dusts the snow off my hat, and tucks my hair behind my ear. Before I can react, he pinches the tip of my nose and gives it a little shake.
Now that's how you help someone. Capiche?
Ow! I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill you! I would be a fighter, okay? I would be a fighter to Caleb. I would be a professional rage baiter for Caleb. A professional Caleb rage baiter. To be fair though, he also rage baits me, so yeah, I mean it's rage bait for rage bait, I guess. After a quick warm-up, I easily fall into step with Caleb. Because of my suggestion, we board the cable car heading to the advanced slopes. I swing my legs from the seat before pulling out my phone. I start recording and zoom in on the slopes below. The people down there try so hard to look cool, but they look like cute little figurines from up here.
You better not be hinting at my earlier demonstration.
Of course not. Hey, what's with the area over there? Doesn't look like the other slopes.
I see they set up balance rails and some small jumps. That should be the freestyle zone.
I nod and point the camera at Caleb. Ching! You gave a professional answer. He gently flicks the lens with his index and middle fingers pressed together.
Hold on tight. If something falls from up here, you won't get it back.
You're right. I'm just about to put my phone back into my pocket when something whizzes past my hand. You jinxed it, Caleb. That was my brand new phone charm.
Maybe I should stop giving helpful reminders if they're going to lead to accusations like this.
He did it on purpose. He used his gravity evolve. He had to use his gravity evolve. He did that on purpose. I I am accusing you, Caleb. I know you. I know you're a rage baiter. I know that you did that on purpose. Forget it. I dropped it, so I'll take it as a sign just to buy a new one later. Caleb looks up at me.
You shouldn't give up so easily when fate's involved.
I knew it! I knew it was you, Caleb! I knew it was you all along! I'm gonna kill him. When the cable car arrives, we hop off. Instead of heading towards the starting point of the event slope, Caleb pulls me in another direction.
Come on, let's get that phone charm back.
Do you even know how to freestyle? The area isn't too advanced. Plenty of beginners are practicing near the jumps. After roughly figuring out the cable car route and where the phone charm might have landed, Caleb sets his sights on the biggest jump on the course.
That's the one.
It's just a phone charm. Isn't that a bit much?
If it's something I want to get back, then a little challenge won't stop me.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was an accident. Or maybe I was right. Okay? I don't know. I don't know if I should trust you, Caleb.
Wait for me down there. And be careful. We don't want you getting hit by anyone.
Half a minute later, I realized my worries was unnecessary. Sprays of snow trails behind Caleb as he threads through the folds of the slope. The lines he cuts sweeps behind him like a comet. Just as he takes off, sunlight hits the edge of his skis. He stretches his body out and lets the wind lift him. He twists through the air, hangs at the apex for a moment, and then lands with ease. His clean, sharp moves have earned cheers from nearby skiers. Of course they do.
Miss, are you here by yourself?
Oh,
You have talent. Do you want to take a class or two? I guarantee you'll be skiing like him in just 1 week.
Thanks, but my word is swallowed by the spray of snow.
That won't be necessary.
Caleb stops right in front of us, pushes his goggles up to his forehead with one hand, and gives us a bright smile. Oops, my bad. I forgot to mention that we're together.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to interrupt.
The coach skis off as quickly as he appeared. Caleb pulls out the phone charm I lost from inside his jacket.
Here, take your lucky charm.
Yeah, it's so lucky, You were doing aerial tricks the whole time. When did you find it?
Who said I only found it a few seconds ago?
I was right!
As soon as you dropped it, I used my evol to catch it.
Oh, Caleb. Oh, you'll rue the day. I'll get you back, Caleb. I will get you back. I knew it. You guys heard it all here, folks. You heard it here. I was like, no, Caleb is scheming right now. Then why did you do such a difficult jump?
To show off, obviously. So, what do you think? I don't look like a tiny figurine, yeah?
I'm gonna kill him. I feel like that's most of this. I'm gonna kill him. I freeze for a second, and then I grab my ski pole and swing it towards Caleb's back. Caleb, you're unbelievable. He pretends to get hit twice before grabbing the pole in one hand and flashes a dazzling smile.
But it worked, right? You can at least give me that. that line. Wait, I want to listen to it again. Hold on. But it worked, right? You can at least give me that.
It's like a little voice crack. Oh, that was so cute. That was so cute. Ah! I can't say no to him. After a day of skiing, we stop by the store on the way home to pick up ingredients for hot pot. It's time for us to properly refuel. The cold winter air blends with the rising aroma of the soup base. While we wait, Caleb begins his usual inspection of my place. Inspection? What are you inspecting? What are you looking for? You're nasty. All right, I know what you do in your free time. All right, you sniff my body wash, you freak. You freak.
The kumquat tree is still alive, even though it's been over a year. I guess it's not just tough. It's also been well cared for.
Of course.
You still have a stock of tissues and toothpaste, too. And I can't give all the credit to that enthusiastic clerk downstairs anymore. Ooh, there are fresh vegetables in your fridge. That means you've been eating properly at home lately.
Caleb, are you just here to make fun of me? Are you just here to make fun of me? I am an adult, all right? I can take care of myself, all right? I know how to clean and cook for myself. Jeez, what do you take me for? A toddler? You think I eat chicken nuggets on the daily? I mean, I probably would if I could, but you know what? That's beside the point, okay? The pot is boiling. You're free to keep nitpicking, but I'm going to start eating dinner.
What do you mean? You've been taking care of yourself while I was away. I'm really...
disappointed?
I was gonna say relieved.
Oh, yeah? You know, he should say he's proud. I'm proud of you. I really like when someone tells me that they're proud of me. It makes me feel like I'm worth something. He smiles, sits down across from me, and scoops up a few slices of cooked meat and places them in my bowl. Kayla's phone starts ringing. He glances at the screen that displays the name Liam. Then he looks at my empty bowl. It's okay, I can serve myself. I'm not gonna starve while you're in the middle of a phone call. I tilt my chin towards his phone. A few seconds pass before Caleb answers it.
It's me. I knew he wouldn't sit still. He moved faster than I expected. Keep doing what you need to do. I'll head back once I'm done here. I'm hanging up.
Man. White steam rises from the bubbling pot. It softens my inquisitive gaze as I look at Caleb. I can't clearly see his expression, but judging by past experiences, short conversations like that usually mean it's serious. Once he hangs up, I pick up a slice of meat and place it in his bowl. You're leaving again.
Yeah. At least I get to finish this meal, though.
Caleb picks up the bowl of meatballs nearby and drops them into the pot. They float up in the boiling broth before slowly sinking. See, this is why I also don't... okay, listen, okay? There was that one car, that 4-star with Zane, where he had to, like, leave in the middle of us doing something. Like, going on our date, right? Because he had to go save, like, a little girl's life, even though he didn't end up saving that little girl's life. And it made me feel so bad. I think that's what, like, really put me off from Zane, was, like, that specific 4-star card is, like, what I started with. And it just made me feel so bad. And because I don't... like, one of the things that makes me feel really bad in relationships is when we plan something and it just gets cut short. And because I feel like it tends to happen a lot, and so I don't like it. I don't like when it's like, oh my, I set time aside, we're gonna do this thing, and then we end up not doing it, or it gets cut short, and it just makes me feel really bad every time. So I don't really like that this is happening with Caleb. I mean, I understand what's happening and why it happens. Doesn't mean I like it. So, what's going on this time? Don't tell me everything is classified.
Someone from another fleet is trying to pull some tricks while I'm away. Liam is dealing with it right now. But just to be safe, I need to retrieve the stuff they left behind in the deep space tunnel.
I nod and bite into some veggies. He scoops up some veggies he scooped up earlier. When are you coming back? I can't finish these vegetables by myself.
A new cold front is on its way. Within the next 2 weeks, Lincoln City is expected to see its first snowfall of the year.
So he's not going to be coming back for at least a few weeks. Caleb is interrupted by the weather report.
How does the first day of snow sound?
Oh, okay, never mind. I was like, no! No, not!
If I return early, we'll pick up the slices of fish we missed today and have hot pot again.
Yay! I do like hot pot. Hot pot! It's been over a week since Caleb left, and he still hasn't sent a message. Meanwhile, Lincoln's first snowfall has been present all day, and he still hasn't been back.
The final train from Lincoln to Skyhaven is about to stop boarding. Passengers, please proceed to the gate.
Man, that makes me feel bad. I hate when people don't keep their promises. I know it's not his fault, but it still makes me feel sad. I wanted to wait a little longer, but news kept pouring in like snowflakes. In the end, I buy a ticket for the last Colum Express. Oh, are we on our way to see him?
You hear? Something happened with the Far Space Fleet again.
What?
Didn't they just come back early because of some internal issues? What now?
They say an important unmanned patrol craft broke down in the Deep Space Tunnel's restricted zone. The Deep Space Tunnel has been unstable recently. They might only have their bad luck to blame.
Guessing it's pointless. I'll figure it out once I get to Skyhaven. My self-reassurance comes out as a mutter. Snapping out of it, I follow the small number of passengers towards the line. You know what? Sometimes you gotta do things yourself. You gotta do it yourself. That's literally my motto. My motto? Yeah, my motto. I just do things myself. Listen, okay? If you don't know anything about VTubers, all right, I rig, which means I make this model move. I'm the one who like made it to be able to move. This is a really outdated model at this point though. But the whole reason this moves is because I rigged it to move. So sometimes you gotta do it yourself. And MC's like that. She's like, well, I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta do it myself. And she's gotta go. She's like, I'll go see Caleb. If Caleb's not gonna see me, I will go see him. The last train from Skyhaven arrives, so I turn towards it. Oh! Amid this falling snow, the door slides open and that familiar figure appears. I'm caught off guard. Caleb! Oh, we ran into his arms. Only when I wrap tightly in his warm embrace do I finally come to my senses. Caleb. Caleb.
Yeah. I'm back.
My thumb brushes against or along his rough stubble. Then it moves towards his tired gaze. Oh, he's got facial hair? They grow facial hair in this game? Why haven't we seen it? The Caleb standing in front of me looks more worn out than he usually does after a mission. I rest my head against his chest and listen to his steady heartbeat. Only then do I finally relax. So, the rumors were right. You didn't even have time to shave. Just how bad was this mission? What's so funny?
Do you want to know the truth?
Yeah, what is... No, tell me the truth, for once. What is it?
I always look like this after a mission.
Really?
But I clean myself up before seeing you. I don't want you collecting blackmail material.
Oh, I will be. The arms around my waist tighten, and I feel his hand gently stroke the back of my head.
You know, keeping my promise to be home on time today, that mattered more than hiding how messy I looked.
Aww. Yeah, Caleb, because I don't care how messy you look. I'd rather you be here and clean up while you're here and not the other way around. You just barely made it. You're still walking on thin ice with that promise claim. I stand on my tippy toes. He closes his eyes as I blow away a snowflake from his eyelashes. But you came back safe and sound. That's what really matters. And this version of you, half asleep and barely keeping your eyes open, I'm definitely burning it into my memory. Caleb cares so much about what he presents himself as to MC. But what he doesn't understand is when he presents himself to us, we don't care if he is the most, like, he's like the perfect spitting image of whoever he thinks that he is to us, right? That we love him and want him for him, and that he doesn't always have to be perfect. He doesn't always have to be that rock. He doesn't always have to be protecting us and shielding us. That we can stand right next to him and we can see the weaker sides of him. Because he thinks if we see the weak sides of him that we will think he's weak and we can't rely on him, and that's not true. I think it makes him look stronger to show his weakness to us, because it shows just how strong he truly is, you know? I don't want him to be perfect. I just want him to be him. Even though rush hour is over, the heavy snow is still causing traffic jams.
We're already out. We might as well take our time and enjoy the snow.
After waiting through 3 red lights at one intersection, Caleb pays the fare and pulls me out of the taxi. The snow on the street has piled up. It's soft yet firm under our feet. It's similar to the hand that's holding my palm. It's been forever since I visited this part of town. The last time we walked down this road together, it must have been years ago.
Please don't tell me you're about to say something like, so much has changed since then.
You think I'm that bad at saying nice things? I can give compliments! I am a delicate, young, beautiful flower! I can give compliments. I'm the epitome of a woman, okay? Of a nice lady. I can give compliments! Your hair is a nice shade of healthy looking poo in the toilet. Caleb would smack me for that one. Caleb would hate. I say this, I'm like, Caleb would definitely hate me. Not actually, but I would be a menace to him.
I wouldn't know how to react if you were suddenly good at it. Probably.
Hey! Excuse me.
It hasn't been that long. We passed through here on the way back from our skiing trip. You were already asleep before we even got to this block.
Oh.
I didn't know what you were dreaming about, but you were clinging to my arm and had a giant buckle mark on your face.
That detail didn't need to be remembered. Caleb shrugs and taps his temple.
It's not my fault. When someone has a bad memory, another person has to make up for it.
Okay, you're not gonna bring my ADHD into this, Caleb, okay? You're not gonna bring in my ADHD. Just because I have a bad memory doesn't mean I'm bad at remembering. It actually does mean that, yes. But you know what? We're gonna ignore that. I have really good memory when it counts. When you put it like that, I clear my throat and lift Caleb's wrist to check the time. Nighttime. 10:30 18 p.m. Lincoln's first snowfall of the year. It's also the first time we've walked down the street with our new relationship. Even if it's 10, 20, or 100 years from now, I'll still remember the time down to the exact second.
In another 100 years, maybe my memory will be all mushy. I might only remember your name. But I can promise that I'll still be with you next year. At this exact time. And I'll definitely remember to test you on it.
Wait, did we like officially become like, did we just acknowledge that, wait, did we just acknowledge that we're now like, our relationship is now boyfriend, girlfriend? Like, is this the moment where I go, okay, I'm accepting that we are in a relationship? Because we've been down this block before when we went skiing, right? So now we just said to him, it's also the first time we've walked down this street with our new relationship. Which means that they are officially dating at this point. There's no like, there's no situationship or any of that. Like, they are dating. Even though it's late, we're not the only ones enjoying the scenery. A lot of people are drawing pictures in the snow or having snowball fights. Noticing the excitement in my eyes, Caleb pulls me towards a wide patch of untouched snow. Oh no, we're gonna have a snowball fight.
You don't need to envy anyone. So, what do you want to do?
We're gonna have a snowball fight? Oh my god. Before he can continue, I pick up a handful of snow and fling it at him. Ha ha!
And so the hand that feeds her is bitten once again. Weren't you worried about me 30 minutes ago?
Yeah, and you're fine now. You don't get it. This is how you properly welcome someone home. Another pile of snow lands on his head, and somehow it really does wash away his fatigue. His smile widens.
Not bad. Let me return the favor.
Don't you dare pack that snow that tightly. I'm gonna get welts! I know there's no escape, so I close my eyes, yet I only feel a snowball that's softer and looser than what I expected. Snowflakes slip past my collar and melt away instantly. It makes the fact that Caleb is actually here feel more real. Oh, Caleb, you just wait. Right now, the distant deep space tunnel doesn't matter. We're just two ordinary people walking on the same snow-covered street as everyone else. After we tire ourselves out from playing, Caleb starts drawing in the snow. I walk over and spot my name. Wait, he wrote our name in the snow? Oh my god! Wow, even the lines are clean. You practice writing this?
Yeah, I did.
One time I also wrote names in the sand. Well, it was the sand, it wasn't the snow. And it wasn't names, it was anime boys. I went anime boys and a heart, and I was like, yep, that's me. Listen, living out my Yume Joshi life I have all my life, okay? I've been a Yume Jo since the day I was born, alright? I love living in fiction. I love being fictional. I love them fictional men, okay? It is what it is. His reply surprises me, but I assume he's just messing with me again.
Every year, I practice writing it when Skyhaven has its first day of snow.
Aww. Aww.
The first snowfall in Lincoln and Skyhaven always misses the holidays.
He looks me in the eye.
It's like how the words I always want to say never seem to line up with the moments when I can actually say them. So,
Aww.
I figured that if I couldn't speak to the person who needed to hear them, then I could at least write something down.
As Caleb talks, he writes his name again nearby. The lines are smooth and somehow much more, and show how much he's practiced.
That's how your name ended up on the DAA training ground snowfield whenever it snowed. But you couldn't see it. so I always erased it afterwards. I pretended I was just out there shoveling snow.
He's such
Someone
a
took a picture and
yearner!
posted it in the alumni group once. Professor Lewis saw it and said I must not have been training enough lately.
Oh, he's such a yearner! See, Caleb does have a dark side, but he also has this incredibly sweet side. And I feel like so much of the fandom like tends to not acknowledge just how like sopping sweet he is. They only want to ever talk about his dark side, and they'll be like, oh, he's so dark, he's so dark. But then, like, in the moments before the explosion, like, he just has so many moments where Caleb's love is so pure. You have to understand, his love is so pure. And it just drives me insane that, like, we don't ever talk about it. We don't talk about how much his love for MC, for us, is so goddamn pure. Okay, there's a lot of darkness in this man. But his love for us is always pure and bright. He's just a bright sunshine of apples and love and probably smells like cider. In our body wash, whatever that might smell like. I don't know. He laughs as if he's telling someone oh my god. He laughs as if he's telling someone else's embarrassing story. I crouch beside him and grab the stick from his hand.
What are you doing?
We're gonna write his name. In the snow, the unpracticed letters of Caleb look a little crooked next to mine. Before he can tease me, I quickly draw a giant heart around our names, which keeps them together. Starting with the snowfall, we won't have to erase anything anymore. Whatever you write, I'll also write. Our names will always be next to each other in the snow.
We might run out of space before we know it. When it snows in Skyhaven next time, we'll find the biggest floating island.
My eyes widen. I never said we had to write that much.
And I never said that's the only thing we do.
He bends his finger and draws a wobbly little flower next to the heart around our names.
When all the snow on the island melts, I'll build you a garden.
Ah! There it is! Adam and Eve! Adam and Eve! It's the Adam and... Oh, it's coming. Oh, that third myth is coming. Adam and Eve, just you wait! Oh, it's coming! And it's not gonna be the only thing that's coming. I hope not, at least. The snowfall intensifies and we slowly stand up. Still staring at our names in the snow, we feel reluctant to leave. Snowflakes drift down all over Lincoln City. They land on us. I wish time stopped here. Then we could stay like this forever. He takes my hand and touches my cold nose.
You silly goober. How could we get home if time was frozen?
He called me a goober. He takes several tries before the fingerprint lock lets us into the house. The joy of playing in the snow has given way to the chill in our bones. And Caleb and I take turns warming up in the bathroom. I think we should shower together, actually. He's still in the shower when his phone rings from the bedroom. Uh-oh. Caleb, your phone's ringing.
Ignore it. I told them I'm off duty tonight.
But what if it's important? A voicemail greets the caller. Then Liam's voice comes through the speaker.
I'm sorry for bothering you. There's been no word from you since you left Skyhaven, so the fleet asked me to check in.
He's playing hooky!
Based on the patrol craft's damage, we suspect you may have encountered multiple triple S-rank wanderers.
No, it's just me.
The data team wants a report before your vacation ends. Then they can reconstruct what happened in the deep space tunnel.
I love that they're like, here, have some work. And we want this work to be done at the end of by the end of your vacation. So you actually didn't get a vacation. You are just working, but just not at the office. Hello, nurse. Wow! Look at that. Look at that. I have this outfit. I'm not proud that I spent $20 on this outfit, but I do have it. I do have it. Caleb pauses the message, places the phone face down and on the table, and starts drying his damp hair. Liam's message lines up surprisingly well with what I already heard. I try not to let my worries show too much. Did you enter the deep space tunnel's restricted zone this time?
Yeah. We mapped out a new route and found a lot of problems we can't solve yet.
You did all of that just to retrieve data from the patrol craft? He doesn't ask how I know. He just nods without any hesitation.
Someone went to great lengths just to keep that data from reaching the Far Space Fleet. They even sacrificed a pawn.
That's not good.
But I have never let anyone else decide what I need to know.
His matter-of-fact tone is calm. He's not holding anything back. We rarely speak so openly, so directly. Multiple triple S rank wanderers. It was more dangerous than what you told me. Steam still drifts out from the bathroom. I blame the bluntness of my questions on the lack of oxygen. He pauses before towel. Oh my god. Been reading too much. This is what happens when you read too much. He pauses before towel drying his hair, like nothing happened.
It wasn't that bad. But whenever I enter the deep space tunnel, I prepare myself for the possibility that I might never come back.
Yeah, we know. We've been there. I've played the spring and flower card. Floral floating letter. I know. When did I ever say that was okay? I take 2 steps towards him. Every day, I hope you come back safe and sound. Are you saying that it's all worth... Before I can finish, he pulls me into a tight embrace. His warmth...
That's not...
His warmth wraps around my weak protest.
What I meant. But I don't really have a better way of phrasing it.
He presses his cheek against my hair and holds me more tightly. He's still radiating. That just sounded weird. It sounded weird on my tongue. I'm starting to get tongue-tied because I've been reading out loud so much. I was sick for like 2 weeks, so I barely talked for 2 weeks. So that's kind of why. Also why it's just because I haven't been talking a lot. Heat from the shower.
What if I'm the kind of person who hides things during crucial moments?
Tell me something I don't know.
I want to stay by your side. I really do. But I keep leaving because I need to deal with matters by myself.
Caleb, we've been over this. You don't need to stand in front of me. I can stand right beside you. I'm here to support you. That's what partners do. We support one another.
I can't pretend it's always about you. Now that you know, do you still hope I'll come back to you?
Well, yeah. My heartbeat is pounding in my ears and synchronizes with his. I don't say anything. Everything you said. You're being honest, right? The real Caleb is telling me this. He looks at me. I can't tell if he's waiting for my answer or already expected this.
Yes.
Then no matter what happens, as long as you're still you, I'm still me. We don't need to ask about what comes next. My tone is firm. I grab his shoulders and gently punch him. Just like this. Stay close while I hit you for making me worry, and don't let go.
I hope you'll remember to go easy on me then.
Okay. Whoa. Our lips touch. His arm lifts me as he carefully pins me against the wall. Oh, the tension. Oh, the tension's good. The room falls into darkness, and I hold him even tighter. Oh, not the popping
Even
sounds.
after hearing everything, you still accept me.
Yes, Caleb. I will accept every part of you.
Please be patient with this Caleb, who keeps asking more from you.
Okay, we banged, but
It's time to get up.
I didn't even read what that said. Oh, fuck, man. We banged that night. But we skipped over it. Come on. We got more from Nightly Rendezvous. Come on. We could have went into depth a little bit more. We could have had a little bit more of the flowery words besides just kissing and then pitting us against the wall. Okay, it's fine. I mean, this is what I love about Caleb. I love how Caleb is so hesitant. It's why I'm like, Caleb is not a bad person. He's just gray because the world that we live in is so dark. If he was not gray, he would be dead. And that Caleb's love is so pure that but in a way, like, there's things about him that are twisted, but not just for being twisted for twisted's sake. He's just a very complex character, like written complex character, right? And so, like, I just love his writing so much, all right? And I feel like too many people are just too listen, okay? Gooner brain, okay? I get it. You know, I like to goon too, okay? But sometimes I just, like I said, I feel like too many people are gooner brain sometimes to intake like the nuances, the complexities of everything about his relationship, and they just want to be like, gooner. And I'm like, we are adults. We should be thinking a little bit harder about our media that we consume, right? Like, yes, like we should be consuming, also having fun and stuff like that, but we should also, like, we can have fun and also think critically too. We can think critically too. Okay. Anyways, sorry, little rant there. Morning light filters through the curtains and casts a soft, warm glow. When I open my eyes again, the snow has stopped. A clear sky enters my vision. It's time to get up. Okay. 5 more minutes. Just 5 more minutes. I roll over in bed and ignores Caleb's patient wake-up call. I savor this day off, and it's rare, quiet morning. Only when the faint sounds and scents from the kitchen reach me do I push off the blankets and get up. Cutscene time! Yeah, look at him! Oh, we went hard last night. Oh, yeah! Oh my god, my MC! Oh, look at her. Touch his butt. Should touch his butt. We're not gonna touch his butt. I see, if this was me, if this was actually me, oh, I would not be tugging. I would be winding up my hand just to be like a nice good old, like that, you know, slap on the ass, right? Like a little bit of a home run, right? Just right there, you know, clapping some cheeks. Not in the bedroom, but, you know, with my hand, you know? You know what I mean? Oh.
Someone said 5 more minutes.
Yeah, I did. And what about it? If I stayed in bed any longer... look it! They wanted so hard. They wanted that bite mark to be on that nipple. I mean, I would be. I'd be... Oh.
So the one who slept...
Wait. So, I'd be missing out on too many things.
On my clothes is gonna play dumb.
Maybe. Oh, we are touching. Look at, no, our hand is still there. All right, time to hug him. Oh my God, we're just the touch, random touch. We're just like, yep.
You looked innocent.
Yeah?
These hands aren't, though.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
You
Innocent until proven guilty.
woke up to cause trouble.
I always do. That's kind of my thing. Making eggs and bacon. Says who? I can help. I'm gonna pretend to help, except I'm gonna be a problem. Yep, I'm gonna be a problem. Yeah, touch him! Touch them titties! Touch them titties, MC. Yeah, we just keep being a problem.
Your kind help might make me skip breakfast.
Oh. See, he wants some seconds. We're asking for a second helping of something, all right. No. What are you talking about? We're not doing that. Oh, he's so into it. He's so into it. Oh, he looks so good. We need this outfit.
Just one bite, maybe?
We need this outfit. We need this outfit so bad. Please, Infold, please. Bring this to the chocolate shop. Bring this to somewhere. I don't care. I want this. I need this. I don't care if I have to pay real money for it. Actually, do bring it to the chocolate shop. I would prefer not to. I have a lot of chocolate that I can spend. But your love fell. Your love fell. Your love fell what? I'm screenshotting that. I'm screenshotting. That's good. I know I keep talking about the third myth. That's proof. That's proof right there. Do you see it? Your love fell. Fuck! Anyways, I'm posting that on Twitter afterwards. Okay, Caleb.
You're done with playing dumb? But too late.
Too late. Oh, fine. Okay, fine. You fell on me like the first snow. Sorry, I'm getting distracted all over the place.
Come on. Let's see.
Food time!
You know, you used to say thank you before every meal. What about now?
You're so petty. Oh! You keeping track of that? Someone's petty.
What I used to do for you was unconditional. Now I want more. I don't want to miss what I'm owed. Not a single bit.
Aw, he's so gentle with us. Yeah, buddy! Oh my God. After breakfast, Caleb and I curl up together on the couch. We're figuring out how we want to spend the day. I cherish moments like this where we waste time. Ever since he went to college, these moments have become rare. The new climbing gym nearby has a trial class today, and the temperamental craft shop owner actually decides to open up. Resting his embrace, I scroll through the list of nearby places from top to bottom. Come on, help me decide. Otherwise, I feel like anything is fine.
That's because I really am okay with anything. So long as it's with you, anyway.
Smiling, he lowers his head. Sunlight falls gently behind his ear, which makes his hair take on a golden hue. I run my fingers through it and break up the shimmering something. The shimmering what? Shimmering glow. We can also not go anywhere. We'll just stay home all day. It's been a long time since we talked like this. I toss my phone aside and settle onto his lap. Tell me about your patrol. I also have a bunch of dumb videos saved. I played them for you one. I'll play them one. Oh my god. I'll play them for you one at a time. Okay. Fuck, man. I can't speak. That's me though. I literally will save TikToks and I'll show my friends later. I'll be like, to save, and they'll be like, guys, look at all these TikToks I found. I would do that in a relationship. I save the TikToks and be like, at the end of the day, I'm like, look at all the TikToks I have to show you.
That sounds good to me.
But of course, that's not the only thing I had in mind. I wrap my arms around Caleb. Under his amused gaze, I pull him close by the waist. You said you took a lot of days off. There aren't any more excuses, right? My breath brushes against his, and I see his answer as the light in his eyes dims for a second before brightening.
It's funny how your memory is good at times like this.
I told you, I remember the things that count. Caleb tightens his grip around me.
I'll give you every part of me that you haven't seen if you want.
Yes! Every side of Caleb, the ones I've waited for, hoped for, believed in. All of them rush towards me like the wind. They embrace me before settling down into the man before me. He leans down, his eyes glowing with a timeless light.
Remember, it's 11:50 a.m., the morning after Lincoln's first snowfall. This is Caleb. He made you breakfast and really, really wants to kiss you.
Saving that one for the collection. Yep. Yeah! Oh, that was such a good card. That was so good. Oh my god. Of course, we had, a good taste of that vitamin D. Vitamin D for the morning. Vitamin D for the morning. Yeah, no, that was a good card. I actually really enjoyed that card. I think that really progressed their relationship in a way that I really liked. I have been feeling about Caleb's cards recently, like not super great. Because I don't know if you guys knew this. Caleb was my number one, but actually now Raphael has been my number one. And one of my biggest criticisms was actually that I felt like there wasn't enough conflict happening in his cards. Like, what I mean by that is, like, I like it when the cards also include something that is not about just their relationship. So for Raphael, a lot of his cards recently have been about the external problems that have been happening with like Lemurians and like the trafficking, like in Ignitic Echoes, and then like a lot of stuff that has to do with like Raphael's life, right? And MC starting to like be a part of that, right? And then their relationship coexisting with that. So we still get romance in the cards, but like they're not always focused on just the relationship. And one of the things about this card that I really like is that, and one of the things I wanted to see more is like stuff about the Far Space Fleet. I want to see the problems that are happening and about like opening up with Caleb. And it's been so secretive the whole time that like I felt like it was getting kind of stale, because it's like, okay, we're slow burning in this relationship, but like I need more to his story than just the romance between him and MC. So seeing more of the Far Space Fleet and talking about that really was like something that I had a criticism on for like having lack of in other cards, but I really like this card. So that, and we see Caleb in an apron and like with the bite marks and the hickeys, and I'm like, oh, MC! Why? You're such a troublemaker. Also, I would like to say that if the third myth ends up with him falling, which by the way, I said, I'm like, he's gonna fall. He is gonna fall ever since, like, he fell in obviously his first myth, right? He fell. And then I literally in the beach banner card, he falls. And I'm like, I feel like that has to do with his third myth. Okay. And then we see that shot where it's like the fell in the background. Oh my God. It's happening. It's happening. Trust. I'm gonna come back to this video and I'm gonna be like, see, I told you so. I told you so. You past me told you so. Sorry, I'm getting super amped. I'm getting super passionate. I'm sorry, I'm loud. But yeah, no, this was a great card. I really enjoyed it. If you want to follow me for more Love and Deep Space content, you should. I also want to I'm starting to make other content as well too. And it's just, those are scripted. And so it makes it really hard because it takes a while for me to get through those. And I would like to post those, more possible. Whereas like doing reactions and playing through these cards is a little easier to make content for. So yeah, if you would like to subscribe, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys later as your local Jose Muke content enjoyer and Applefish girly. All right, adios, goodbye.